My tummy hurts. I had a whole bag of hot Cheetos yesterday. I'm old. I can't do that. I can't be doing that. So I'm in pain. I don't know. I'm old. Everything just fucking hits different. You think I could handle this ultra? I can't.
Stick's not responding. Can you take control?
The storm is interfering with my senses.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9. Oh, there it is.
Return to Grace.
Addie?
Oh, my name isn't Grace.
Addie, please respond.
Everything hurts.
You've been out for nearly an hour.
What's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah, I got that. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Okay, talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries. Thermals are, well, not green, but fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen, maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot. But Addie, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
It's fine. I have a plan.
I have a
I'm
plan.
concerned that...
I have a plan.
A plan. What's this, huh? Yeah. Pull it.
Seriously. This stupid piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Ugh. Visibility's terrible. Any sign of the spire?
I'm not picking up anything
Go through
new,
the hole.
just the original beacon signal. You'll need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point, if there is one.
All right. Let's figure out where you're at, Grace.
Easy.
You know the beacon could be anything. A lost colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong, Alan. Grace is here.
Who the fuck is Grace? Seriously not gonna let me jump? I know I can walk through these rocks. Look at this.
There's something man-made here.
What's this?
It's like a weather station, or maybe a seismic station. It looks the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan. There's a little bridge here. There
Little.
wouldn't be much sense of building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
By all estimates, the beacon is within 400 meters.
This looks climbable.
I'm a strong lady. I'm strong. I'm strong.
Oh no! Yep, there goes the back again.
What happened?
Nothing.
Fell into a stupid fissure.
Nah, I should have went the other way. I should have listened, but I didn't.
Looks a little tight.
Squeeze. Squeeze me. Do I get the boopy thing back, or I'm just fucking...
It's opened up again.
There we go, there we go.
Oh my god. This has to be it.
What are you seeing, Addie?
I'm looking at what must be the spire superstructure.
Don't want to climb this?
I can't imagine
or-
how something this big has gone undetected for this long.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know. Doesn't seem possible. I can see an exhaust port that might be low enough to jump to.
That's spooky. Good jump.
Did you make it,
Strong
Addie?
legs.
I'll let you know in 1
I
sec.
probably have ham hocks.
I'm in. All right, Grace. Let's find out what you've been up to
That's
for the
my
past
head.
900 years. Solid ice this way.
Alright. Oh.
My light still works.
Like a pit boy. Oh, wait.
You should see this spooky tunnel I'm in, Alan.
And why would I want that?
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
Should be able to slide this. This looks like a fucking slide.
Looks like a bit of a labyrinth, but I'm still picking up the signal ahead.
And you can still hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy. The structure looks to be in decent condition.
Another good sign.
I like always going left. No.
Everything about this place looks 30th century to me.
Grace. I'm looking for Grace. Gracie.
This one's broken. I think I can crawl through.
Grace.
Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters. Ah! It's probably fine.
Okay.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
I'm fine. Got thick thighs. Gracie's gonna love them.
Gosh, I hope this is the right way.
I should be able to just slide. It's all fucking ice.
Oh boy, this is slick.
There we go. There we go.
Oh
See?
no.
Gracie.
Whoa.
Oh
Are you
my
hurt,
god.
Addy?
This is giving me
I'm working
fucking
on it.
Aliens versus Monsters when they're in the spaceship. That's what this fucking looks like to me.
The structure is enormous. This has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
Why is he so fucking negative?
I found the beacon. The transmitter is on some sort of console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make a connection here?
Theoretically, if you run a scan, I can attempt to connect. The interface language is quite old and sophisticated, but we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact.
What the fuck?
First position is locked. Second calibration position is up. That's 2, and here's the final position. That's it. We're in.
Easy peasy.
Accessing the network now. Oh,
Gracie. Oh.
Shit. Alan, you there?
I'm stuck.
Alan?
Hello,
Ha!
a visitor. Let's have a look.
Where's Alan? Who is this?
Who is this? Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Gracie,
Are
isn't
you-
it?
Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Grace is still here.
And what brings you here?
My name is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here. I can show you around.
You know his
Will you
name?
be able to let me out of this room?
Of course, I will require your assistance. There should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors. The winch is set in the floor below one of the doors.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
Do you know where Grace has been all this time?
Grace went somewhere?
She's been gone for hundreds of years.
I am running on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Grace ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade, scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune. And then she was gone, and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Well, you're a lot more than an archaeologist usually gets.
There we go.
The first step to restoring Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
Let's do it.
I'll light the way.
Oh, thanks. Wait, photo mode? I wanted to take a picture of myself. I spilled a drink on my keyboard yesterday, so some of the number pad on my keyboard is stuck, so it's really fun.
What do I do here?
This is a security panel. I am decrypting the pattern now. Ah, yes. Simple enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
What?
Okay, the 9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
Isn't this your fucking building, Gracie?
If you're not Grace, then what do I call you?
I don't believe there are any identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
I'll call you Logic then. For now. Till we have a better idea of who you are. And, you can call me Addie.
I'm confused.
So what exactly are you?
The station's emergency server had defaulted to Grace's original logic processing. That's me, as you've suggested. The server can also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure, and a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans. When power is restored, Grace's primary servers should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness.
Most accounts of Grace's origins talk about an asteroid being pulled from the heavens. That makes sense. There wouldn't be any construction resources on Ganymede and nothing to anchor the structure.
So fancy.
I can't imagine the effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big. We don't do anything like that today.
Open, please.
Can you open this?
With some difficulty. I will need to direct power from logic to control processing, and I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
What do you mean, at the same level?
Good luck, Addie.
Oh. That's weird. Thanks.
You still there?
Where would I have gone?
What the fuck?
You sound a little different.
Just stronger.
What the fuck does that
The
mean?
voice of control resonates through the very walls of the structure. I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
Why would I do that?
And this turbine still works?
It worked before, and it will work again.
You know what's in these?
Go to the 3 generators overlooking the turbine.
They're cartridges. For what, I wonder?
Enough, Addie. You must go to the generators.
Why don't you want to fucking talk to me? You're just talking to me. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I could fucking tell. Doesn't want to mess with this.
What's the crane for?
For the last time, go to the generators.
No. Answer. Oh.
More sabotage, maybe.
Who did this? Did Gracie do this? Something's not right. Boop. Boop.
So,
Ooh.
do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed. We are all part of Grace.
Oh man, 3 more.
Aspects of her infinite power. Shadows of what was, and promises of what will be. I was the light that shone in the darkness. I was the hand that divided the firmament.
Did something.
The turbine has failed us.
That's not good.
I must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument,
The what?
the broken turbine. You must go to it now.
Alright.
That's a funny way of fucking talking about it. The wicked. That's fast. That was weird. I didn't like that.
Going down. I'm safe to be down here, right?
You shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety latches.
That sounds unsafe.
It is not.
I feel like he hates me.
You must now go to the magnetic crane.
You told me to stay away, and now you're yelling at me to do these things.
If you trust in my word, yes.
I trust you're gonna help me fix it, but I don't actually trust you. You know the saying, don't trust Red. I feel it.
You must first cast out the old turbine.
Oh, that's kind of fun. Whoa. Whoa.
Everett?
Hello?
Everett, is that you?
Grace?
Everett.
I'm gonna open my yogurt.
Behold my power.
What's happened?
I am reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my glory.
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined. Grace has not been restored.
I think she was here for a moment. She was calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
No. With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper. But I could not tell you who Everett is.
You must leave this place at once.
I don't want to.
Return to your vessel and spread word of my return. From Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
It took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if Grace can be brought back.
There is more complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered. We should determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located. Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
I forbid you to linger a moment longer.
And he's back.
Like a divine comet, dive from the outer reaches and spread light and understanding to the inner
Please.
worlds.
I'm not leaving.
Yet more insolence.
Who the fuck is you?
So, are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
Dark Age?
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, when she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened. The research that led me here was based on oral histories mostly, and some artifacts we uncovered on Earth and Mars. Relay devices that were once connected to Grace's network.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark Age.
Who the fuck is Gracie?
From what I can tell, there is some sort of transit system on the other side of the control room, which should lead you to the other parts of the spire.
Ooh, what kind of shape? What kind of shape? The trapezoid.
Alas, I require your nimble fingers again.
Alright, what's the pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Taw.
Who would know that?
I don't know. Perhaps an archaeologist?
Are you fucking serious?
How about a big fat X? You know that one?
You fucking bitch.
Perhaps it's the symbol you use to sign documents.
Just give me a sec.
Why is she so mean to me? I'm smart in my own ways.
Got it.
This is not the way to your ship.
What the fuck says I'm
Do
going
you
back?
believe Grace could have done something to cause humans to turn on her?
Like what?
Like becoming too overbearing?
Humans would have been given no reason to question my bearing.
It's one of my theories, yes?
You sound old and crazy. I'm not gonna fucking trust you.
This must be the main entrance. I'm guessing the landing pad is on the other side of the big doors.
That's correct,
What's
Addie.
this?
Though the pad appears to be buried under meters of ice.
A food machine?
What are these for?
They appear to be terminals for processing visitors to the spire.
Oh. Can I sit? I'm tired. My legs hurt. Oh, now this looks fucking fancy. 2 dudes plus 2 more dudes and 2 ladies.
This looks Olympian or Neo-Egyptian. The triangle must represent the spire. Beautiful, don't you think?
Does it matter if it's beautiful?
That's another way to see it, sure.
Those are so weird.
Cool statue. Or maybe it's a mobile. Do the little moons move?
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps at one point in time, though I'm not sure of the relevance of that.
Just
Spin
curious.
it. Spin it with your hands.
Is this an airlock?
Yes, the spire beyond this point can be pressurized. I assume your suit has limited oxygen?
I have about 5 hours left.
That's quite a risk you're taking. Were you assuming station life support could be restored?
Well, can it?
I believe so.
Empathy?
Hello, Addie.
Hello. So you're going to get oxygen going?
The process has already begun, my friend. No rush.
She's calm. I like her.
Wow.
Whoa.
How are these plants still intact?
They must have been subject to a very sudden drop in temperature while still alive.
What is this place?
Remaining connected to one's natural world is important for a person's well-being.
Pretty.
A fitting starting point for those entering the structure, don't you think? Do you see them, Addie? Life in perfect stillness?
Yellow. Purple. Red.
Go ahead and choose a bloom, Addie.
You don't fucking rush me. Why are these green? I want the green flowers. I like the purple one.
I like this one.
A wonderful choice. You're driven by curiosity. A search for something truly special has brought you to the spire.
Did she make it green? That's beautiful.
Very good. Now, when you're ready, you can remove your helmet.
My helmet?
I don't
Of course.
trust.
You can't sample the air I've prepared with it on.
And you're sure it's safe? Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Now I want you to take a deep breath. A nice, deep breath. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. Wonderful.
Thanks.
Now transfer your weight onto one foot. I want you to hold that for 10 seconds.
Easy.
Okay.
What could this possibly have to do with oxygen levels?
It's about balancing.
Literal balancing? Unbelievable.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And that's 10 seconds.
Thank you, Green Circle. That was really weird, but I liked it.
You don't suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of great things.
My boots, I was looking at my boots, and they're really pointy. I like that.
Very cool.
These tracks move transport pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working.
Ooh, spooky.
You wouldn't build a system like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people. Which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end.
Looks like a roller coaster. I'm excited.
This must be the transit control room. Looks like people worked here. No power?
There is no current running to this console. Control will be required to reroute power.
And you defied my wishes to tell the solar system of my return.
I'm just looking for answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
No. I don't like you.
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door.
This should show the power status of the room's various systems. Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers. My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks. Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's removed the entire power relay.
as I told you.
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets.
Can you combine the systems? Take the edge off control with a little empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Addie?
Yep, it's me.
Great. What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal?
Sure. We'll call you pal.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems.
All of them.
Power's up.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
All right, let's look for something to deal with the ice. All right, pal. Let's try this one on for size.
So, what's it gonna do exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna like it.
Whoa,
Oh, Jesus.
I like that. What is it?
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight controls are?
Someone remove them.
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up in the air.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, it's working. We can fly.
Easy, pal. All right. This should be close enough.
It's so bright and warm.
Just hold me steady.
This is really hard. It's these stupid flames are throwing me around.
Hey.
You may want to ease up, Addie.
I think that's good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it. As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up. Literally. Let's keep going.
On it.
Yeah, control is an ass, but you're pretty cool.
And this last bit here. I think that's it.
I'm gonna keep this gun, the welder gun.
That's fun, pal. We make a good team, right?
Yeah, I like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
Do it. Yes.
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to obtain structure schematics once we reach the next level.
You think we'll see any dead bodies?
Hope so.
Why would you say that? That's freaky.
We are arriving at the track terminus now.
Terminus. Ooh.
This looks like a settlement. Can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people could be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic. As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
I like them.
Ooh, more buttons.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
Just having Pal running in the background is making us all a little stupider.
There.
I've been thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors. As I was saying, empathy interferes with practical decision-making. Control is a 4-year-old.
You
Oh,
are a
control.
4-year-old.
Please stop.
We're all 4. It's okay.
The key to restoring Grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Are you gonna tell me the pattern?
You think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly all right.
Logic sounds jealous to me.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you going with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me who Everett is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to the main elevator.
Are you serious?
Grant me access? Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Stop, stop, stop. You'll burn the place down. I will run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow Pal here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Deal.
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
Hello, Addie. Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
Yeah, this.
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern. There is a room off to the side that does not have an encrypted entry.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you. You will need to enter the sequence manually.
Easy peasy.
This looks like another control room. Do you know what this is?
It appears to be some sort of interface from which humans can track activity within the spire. Elements of the interface are missing. I'm not sure I can access it.
I think my comm device can be calibrated to connect.
Of course, yes. Let's give that a try. There are records here of people who have occupied the rooms over the years. You got it.
Do we know the spire's capacity?
50 units. There it is. There are millions of names here.
Millions.
Well done.
If a million people cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates. Okay, I found record of an Everett who stayed on the 3rd floor. Unlike other visitors, there is no record of him leaving the spire.
So, Everett was a worker, or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
Grace processors are located at the top of the structure, as might be expected. There is also a massive radio beacon.
The beacon is the key, Addie. You must go now to activate the beacon to call the masses back to the spire.
Just a few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Okay.
Here's the room where Everett once stayed.
Ooh, maybe we can see it from the balcony.
Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to get there.
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
Am I gonna shimmy? I think I'm thin enough. I can make it through there.
I suppose.
I don't see many other options.
I'll be fine. My pointy boots do all the balancing for me.
Whoa.
Addie! Addie!
Why did you do that?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
So, you're going to try again after that? You nearly broke your neck, Addie.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Please, be careful.
Stop fucking yelling at me.
This is so cool.
I'm almost there, it's fine.
I knew you could do it.
You should really try running across next time.
Looks pretty empty.
Ooh,
Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
cozy.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire? This looks like a shrine.
To honor Grace.
That looks like her symbol. People sat or knelt here.
This was a place for meditation.
Well, check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level?
Am I alone? Or is it really just me and Everett? What's this?
Travel packs.
So visitors brought in their own food.
They really didn't stay for long then. It's like they were on pilgrimages. Someone's made off with the mattress?
As a souvenir, maybe.
What are these?
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more.
Hello?
Maybe he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
Purple.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister.
Hey, Grace. So I'm pretty sure I was the youngest person on the flight here, and the only Darksider, which was a bit of a surprise. My friends are still sending me halos on what to wish for, mostly stupid suggestions. And my parents made me promise to not waste it on something boyfriend-related, which I agree would also be stupid. So, here it goes. I wish for the lunar terraform to be finished. We're lucky enough to be in the dome, but thousands of kids are still stuck in the tunnels, and their families don't have enough money to take Earth trips. So they've never really been in a space wider than 3 meters without a pea suit, which really sucks. So, whatever you can do to make that happen would be great. Thanks, Grace.
I'd hate to tell her, but the terraform never happened. People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many visitors.
Oh, I've got one. We can name him Pal Jr.
I was thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things. Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
So we could call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
What's this?
Only Grace.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here?
Certainly not. The people who did this were looking for trouble.
They were tracking something here. Terracycles, maybe?
They'd lost sync with Earth?
Or the Spire lost power. I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms. A list of supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes. If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett, please let him know.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like Keepers were Spire caretakers.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
We'll need access to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I will grant you access to the elevator. You're looking pretty smug.
What's the pattern?
Another easy one. Light the 4 corners of the pad. You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right?
She fucking hates me.